everybody, Rosematter here. I just want to give a quick disclaimer at the beginning of this video. I did end up doing a class trial in this episode, but it was a lot longer than I was expecting it to be, so I am actually going to divide the video up into two sections. So I'm going to do a part 1 of the class trial and a part 2. So this will be the events leading up to and including part 1 of the class trial. Otherwise, this video, if I included all of it, would be like 2 hours long. So hopefully you guys are okay with that, and I hope you enjoy the video. Hey everybody, Rosematter here. Welcome back to part 5 of my Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc Let's Play. Last we left off, we had not one but two very shocking murders happen. Junko and Sayaka both got killed, but we are investigating the murder of Sayaka. So in the last episode, I was doing some investigating, so we're going to continue on with that today and see if maybe we can have our class trial. I'm not sure when that happens in the game, but fingers crossed that it happens today, because I'm really excited to give that a try. Alright, that's right. So last we left off, we were in the trash room with Hifumi. And I haven't started investigating yet, so we're going to do that right now. There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. It looks like a burnt piece of something. A burnt piece, like a hunk of burning love? Oh, this game and its references. I'm like Captain America. I understood that reference. Anyway, it looks like a piece of cloth in the shape. It's part of a sleeve from a button-up shirt. Okay, I'm pretty sure almost everyone has a button-up shirt, so that doesn't really, And now that I look at it, there's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all that's left of some of the evidence the killer destroyed. But there are lots of people here with white button-up shirts, exactly. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. Alright, I'm just gonna get myself reacquainted with the controls really quick.
Why is that?
Oops.
So it would seem.
There we go. Okay, that's the important button, the triangle button. There are shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. It looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Is this perhaps...
Is that? Do you know what this is? They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. I understood that reference too. Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. Gaze into it and it will show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl who was on that quest to find that one guy. Okay, that one I don't get. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. Okay, so I'm gonna stop here. So, in the last episode, when Sayaka, she wrote those, what seemed like numbers behind her, and I said it might be backwards. So when I was like doing the editing of my video, and I kind of looked at it again, and I reread Kyoko's comment about like Sayaka's position, I don't think it was backwards, but upside down. So 11037, I was like a little detective. I actually wrote it out on a piece of paper, and it looks like it says Leon, and now I'm thinking right now with like a small ball you can hold, right? It looks like Makoto's come to the same conclusion, so I was hoping that wasn't be the case because Leon seemed like he was pretty cool, but it seems like this is kind of where it's leading to. Because he's the baseball star, right? So... This is the incinerator. It's way in the back of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. And it's on right now. Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here.
Was it
Perhaps it was the work of a fairy? Hifumi, do you realize what you just said? The fairy? No, you said the last time you were here, the incinerator was off. Ah, yes. About that, there can be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
I feel as if...
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has a key to open the gate,
Most suspicious.
it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on, and yet... So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. Okay, so I'm thinking what happened. I'm not sure... Okay, if it was Leon, I'm not sure how he got his shirt thing... Like, I don't know if he was trying to throw that in the incinerator, but it looked like... I'm guessing he used whatever that ball was. He threw it at the button to turn it on, because he's able to do that. So that's my guess. Now, the thing about this is... It seems like it's all leading to Leon being the culprit. But it's like in Phoenix Wright, even if you know who it is, you have to still make the right choices and pick apart the right testimony. You have to pick apart the testimony at the right time. So it's about putting those pieces. You have a bunch of pieces, you got to put it together in the right way. When I was here last, the incinerator was off and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't. What does it all mean, Mr. Naegi? Will you be confessing soon? Why me?
That's it.
Everyone
I'm sure
already
of it.
knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one. It sounds like he's living one of his comic book fantasies. Okay, is there anything else I've missed? Alright, well, there's the button. The green button turns it on, and the yellow button turns it off. Or so it seems, anyway. I guess we'll talk to, Fumi a bit. Mr. Naegi, you seem a little down. Gee, you think, like my one friend in here got murdered. Why would I be upset about that? Really? If you need help lifting your spirits, call on me anytime. You are not the person... Of all the people here I would pick, you are down the bottom of that list there, bud.
Come on. Try.
This is why I've got all kinds of stuff that might help cheer you up. Yeah, there's nothing else to say to that. Okay, I think, oh, trash can. Yeah, okay, looks like I can investigate that. That's a huge trash can. Is that where we're supposed to put whatever trash we can't burn? Well, whatever it's for, it doesn't look like it's hiding any clues. Yay! And yeah, people kind of gave me a hard time in that comment. I know, I used up all my coins at once. I was dumb. I thought that I would be able to, like, use all 5 and I would get 5 different things, but I realized it increases your chances of getting something new. So yeah, I kind of effed up there. Okay, looks like I'm done seeing everything in there I need to see. So, I think he said something about going to the gym. So that is where I will go. But I'm going to take the long way. Leon, hey. I'm going to talk to you and see if you have any new information, because I am suspicious. Oh god, I thought that was blood on his shirt, but no, it's just a design. I was like, that would be so obvious. Hey Leon, can I check your... I'm just looking at, like, his shirt, see if there's, like, any rips or anything.
Seems like...
Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file said Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? Oh, I have a feeling you know. Is that the thing that you're concerned about? I'll check out the dining hall. There always seems to be people in here, so why not? Oh, someone is here. Hina, are you investigating the dining hall? Oh no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. This is all a first for me, I don't have the first clue what I should be doing. I know what you mean. And I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps keep me calm. So I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kind of hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. Okay, not really any information here. Oh! Okay, cool. Oh, knife. It's missing one. There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big to small, but it looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or... Yeah, because this is the first time I've been in here. Better see if anyone here knows more about it. I mean, I don't think there's going to be anything about the surveillance. Yeah, I feel like the surveillance cameras, there's not really much new information, although there is something over here. Marbled meats, salted meats. Now's no time to be thinking about food. Hey, another coin. Oh, he's probably just gonna say something about food. There's a bunch of vegetables all piled up. I don't see anything noteworthy about any of it. Oh, but I did get a coin. Alright. At least I'm getting some of my coins back, and I will know not to make that mistake again. And while I'm here, I'll check out everything. Wonder if there's a time limit on the investigation. It doesn't matter, either way I need to move as fast as I can. Alright. I'll talk to... I don't know. Oh, there we go. Did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange, a knife just suddenly disappearing like that. Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning?
That's right.
Nope. Last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice, neat row. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared? Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. Okay, so within that time frame, someone was able to come in here. I wonder if anyone else was in the dining hall. So you're saying that the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. Sweet. Okay, we've got actual, testimony here. Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? What? Of course not. I would never. Hina, do you really think I murdered her?
I mean...
Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. Oh, come on. Give me a benefit of the doubt here, girl. Like, I wasn't in the kitchen last night. You know that. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, then the one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. Well, I mean, at least she's not outright saying that I killed her, but it's still a little disheartening. Alright, I think I'm good. Well, now I feel like I gotta check, every room, because, I mean, I was just gonna go right to the gym, and I was like, well, I'm just gonna stop in the dining hall, and then, I got some pretty good information. I'm just gonna talk to Byakuya, actually. See if he has any new information.
Very strange.
So why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit? No, you've got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. He didn't even try to hide the suspicion on his face. Well, it does sound pretty suspicious. Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for your death, wouldn't you say? That's harsh. Huh? After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms? She's dead because of me? Then it should have been me that died. Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility. If that's really true, then Damn. So, if it is Leon that killed me, then I guess... Or, killed me. Who killed Sayaka? Then he wanted to kill me, apparently, because he was expecting me in that room. And I think that's why he's tripping out so much about the nameplates. He's like, I just don't understand why the nameplates were changed, because, that's the thing that seems to be upsetting him. I figure I'll stop by the store. Oh no, this is the washing machine. Not the washing machine, burp. The laundromat. Oh boy, there's a lot of stuff here. Okay. There's some magazines lying around. No help here. Oh, there's Junko. R.I.P. Oh, do I have to check every single one of these? But there might be something in here. It's probably going to say the same thing about every single one. But I'm like, but one of them might have something in it. Oh, I did get a coin though. Sweet. See, it helps to check everything. Even if you don't get anything, like any clues out of it, sometimes you get coins. Yay! Another one. Sweet. There's a swimsuit hanging out to dry, but it has nothing to do with what's going on. Man, I am just getting coins up the wazoo right now. I love it. Okay, I think I've seen everything here other than the surveillance camera, but I'm not really checking those right now. Oh, okay, there's Toko. Although she's still being not very nice. To kill someone just to save your own life, and I've been living with someone like that? I think I might vomit. But is what Monokuma said really true? Did one of us really kill Sayaka? If the mastermind really was going to get involved, they would have just killed us on day one. It's a good point. By the way, how's your investigation going? I bet she's not doing anything, right? I already told you I don't do blood, so I don't plan on doing any investigating. Besides, I already know who did it. After all, where was Sayaka killed? In your room, right? What more proof do we need? We already know the truth. She really doesn't trust me at all. Yeah, I don't think there's anything here either. Oh, there's the store. That's what I was looking for. Okay, the AV room. I was just in there not too long ago, so I think I should be okay to not check that out right now. Alright, I'm gonna give this another go. It's like some sort of leaf. Alright, another one! This is kind of fun, actually. Alright, one more. Alright, cool. Alright, break is over. Back to investigating. Oh, jeez, there he is.
Listen to me!
Do you have a second, Makoto? I've uncovered something most unusual. The door to everyone's room has a nameplate on it to show whose room it is, right?
You hear me?
Well, it just so happens... Wait, no. You might be the killer yourself. I can't tell you anything. Forget everything I just said. Forget Beam. Sorry, just a little joke. Even I do jokes sometimes. It's not a good joke, though. Like, he's kind of Captain Obvious, isn't it? Like, all the things he says are things that we already know. Alright, so the gym was where I was initially coming, so this is where everybody should be. Oh, okay, everybody is a loose term. Hey Chihiro, I was hoping I could ask you something.
Huh?
What is it? Oh no, this is the number thing.
I'm so...
I'm gonna talk to Shiro, but I'm guessing he's gonna say the same thing. Yeah. Oh, okay, this is something new. Alright, does this look familiar? That's my crystal ball, but it's all smashed. What the hell?
What the heck?
I only brought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So how did it break? Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? Did that guy totally dupe me? He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS? Let's put that aside for now. So you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you. Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it. That was not good English. Someone must have come by and snatched it. It's not much better. You left it in the laundry room. That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Thanks, Hero. That's all I wanted to know. Sure. By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing? Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years. Came out to be like $1 million? What? $1 million? That's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world, that's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. Oh.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started,
Wait, what?
It's time for the long-awaited...
What? We're doing the trial?
Class
Oh, God.
trial!
I'm not ready.
Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See
Oh my
you
God.
soon.
Is he gonna give me... Do I get time to prepare and, like, look over my notes at least? Because, like I said, I play this once a week, so I'm a little... I want to make sure I've got everything. The red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, where I have to go. Oh, no, are they... Oh, God. Okay. Okay, at least... at least they're letting me, like... Okay, I'm gonna look over my stuff real quick. See, I'm tempted to, like, start taking notes. Like, I've been writing little things here and there, like writing the number out that Sayaka wrote, stuff like that, but I'm a little nervous. Like, I don't know what to expect when I come in here. And I don't know, like, if I fail this, is the game over? Like, because that's the thing, you know, if you don't do it correctly, if you say the wrong person, or if you fail to, you know, pin it on the right person with enough evidence, then they get to go free and everyone else dies, right? So I think I'm definitely gonna save beforehand. Yeah, see, look, now that I'm looking at it, yeah, you can definitely see it's L-E-O, and then you can see, like, there's that, you guys can't see me pointing at the screen, but there's like a little spot there between the ones where you can see there's like a smudge of where something used to be. So yeah, it's definitely Leon. So it's just a matter of proving it's him. I have to just do the right things at the right time, present the right evidence and whatnot. The nameplate thing, that is what's tripping me out. I don't know who did that and when, because if Leon actually did do it and he's the one who's all like, I don't understand why the nameplates were switched, you know? Who switched them? I wonder if Sayaka did it, maybe. But I would assume, like, would you need a screwdriver to take, like, you know, if it's bolted on, would you need a screwdriver to be able to take that off? And if so, that's something only the guys should have. And they said that none of the guys had opened their toolkits, but someone could be lying. Oh god, I wish I could look at the footage, the security footage, but that would just be too easy. I mean, I do appreciate that the game will tell you, like, if you have all the information. I'm assuming, like, once you collect it all, it automatically is like, okay, investigation over, it's time for the trial. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy. I don't know what I'm walking into right now. Wish me luck, guys. You're late, Makoto. We've all been waiting for you. I've been going over the evidence. That's why. I'm trying to be prepared. I bet you were afraid you would be discovered as the murderer you are.
Listen to me!
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There, we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime. So they really are convinced I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. But then, who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka, is it really one of us?
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fate will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
Ugh, do I have to talk to all these people? Okay, so they're probably just gonna say something to the effect, Leon, what do you have to say for yourself? Because, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's you. Well, I did my job. I'm counting on the rest of you from here on out. Oh, don't act so, like, smarmy. Alright, I don't think anyone else is gonna really have too much to say. So, let's just get this over with. I guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator.
Well then.
Let us begin.
Yes,
Good idea.
Hey,
Are you scared? No, scared isn't quite right. I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. Why me? You're the detective lady. Why do I have to do all the work? If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me that. Sayaka's honor. I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raise my voice to try and give myself courage, I turn, trembling with anticipation, towards the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator. When I finally stepped on, the doors closed and the elevator started to move. The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds towards the school basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when this time finally comes.
oh,
Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. Oh god, I'm so nervous. You finally arrived. What do you think? Doesn't it feel like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right? Not even close. It's total shit.
Well now.
Okay, everyone find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now, hurry up! We did what he said and found our seats. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. Oh man, nice like camera angle on Ao's boobs there. Like it's the first thing my eyes go towards. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else, which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and unease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. And so the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Oh, okay, so it actually lets me... Okay, so I've already kind of gone over all of the evidence, so I feel okay with that. Set skills. I think I only have the one Sayaka gave me. Oh, and right, Toko gave me one too. Okay, so increases damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed. Effective during the bullet time battle, costs 3 SP. I don't know what any of that means. Increases bullet capacity, effective during the bullet time battle, costs 4 SP. So this is all Greek to me right now. I'm sure I'm gonna figure this out, but the first trial I'm just like, what? Can I only do one? Oh, I can do both. Okay, cool. Okay, so I get it. So you can do up to 10 SP, so I've got 7 of 10. Okay, that's kind of cool. All right, am I comfortable getting into this? Well, I mean, I guess I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course!
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
If only it were that easy.
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates.
Even during the class trial, you have to be a gross person. God, I hope you die next.
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people.
Somehow I don't believe that. I feel like there's more to it than that.
Okay, that about does it for the preamble.
Oh, wait, no. Are you not going to give me a walkthrough on how to do
First
this?
up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial
I hope they're not going to just throw me into this. It's about to begin the debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me, everyone's lives are on the line. Yes, please. As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the left stick to aim, and then fire with the triangle button. Pay close attention to each character's statements, and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the options button during the arguments, you can review the controls. Okay, I feel like I'm going to be doing that at some point. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay, wow, alright, we're just getting right into this, huh? Okay.
The one who was murdered was Miss Science.
Okay, so they said triangle if we see something that's...
Murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the
Okay.
bathroom. So
Okay.
it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom.
She didn't even have a
Oh.
chance to resist.
Oh, it's yellow. Why is that yellow? What's going on here? Something's off about what was just said. Because if Sayaka hadn't resisted at all, there's no explanation. Right, because there was like the slashes in the bedroom. Okay, for this first debate, we'd like to take a quick sidebar. If you're unable to spot and refute someone's lies or contradictions, the argument will repeat. Within a group of statements, some words appear in a different color. Did you happen to notice? Yeah, okay, so I want to keep an eye out for those yellow ones then. That represents a potential hole in a person's statement, a possible weak spot. These weak spots reveal important, though not always inaccurate, sections of a person's statement. Your truth bullets are only effective against these weak spots. So when you see one come up, take aim and fire, but only if you're sure it's actually wrong. Okay, you can fast forward an argument by holding down the circle button. Okay, so
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss
did what I... Okay, so did I pick...
In the bathroom.
I picked the right
So
one,
it
right?
seems most likely the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom.
She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Okay,
No, that's wrong.
there we go. So I did that right. I was like, oh, I hope I did that correctly. Okay.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
Well, at least he's doing all the kind of the work for me. Once I make this, he makes the arguments.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Who do you think? Jeez.
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom? She
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene.
You gotta be such a pompous douche about it.
Sorry.
Aw, Chihiro, I just want to give you a hug.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
Alright, we need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. Well, it was the kitchen knife, right? Yeah. Okay, so I just have to really do this at the right time, right? This is kind of easy, actually, because like if it's highlighted in yellow, then I just have to make sure I have the right evidence.
So the killer used some random knife they had?
Nope. Nope.
No, that's wrong.
Okay. It's not too bad, actually.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see
Did
that
no one
being a
even, like...
kitchen knife.
Someone should have taken the knife out and examined it.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us?
I'm still holding out hope you're not the murderer, but, like, everything points to you.
I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
Oh, okay, never mind. I take back what I just said. Trying to pin it on me.
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
Oh, okay, I have to... Something about the name tags, right? The nameplates?
Conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
I like you. You're on my side, girl.
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it,
That's right,
something
girl.
new will reveal
Got my
itself.
back.
You really believe that?
She's right. There's got to be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates, which yes, I will take all of the help I can get. You can concentrate by holding down the R1 button. While you're concentrating, time will slow down so you can pay closer attention to what everyone's saying. On top of that, it'll steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. Concentrating like this consumes the focus gauge, and if the gauge empties, you can't concentrate. But the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest. No need to rush. Good, because my head, like, even though this is kind of easy so far, my head's still hurting a little bit from just the stress of it. Because, I mean, like, this... There's a lot riding on it if I get this wrong. I like the music, though. This is poppin'.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret, when nobody was in the dining hall.
I don't know if I actually needed to use the concentrate, but I wanted to try it anyway.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Oh, I'm so happy that she's my witness. She can vouch for me. Please vouch for me. Please.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining
But then she
hall,
might be like,
correct?
"Oh, you're trying to pin this on me, right?"
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
But then who else could there have been? She said there was nobody else, so anyone could have come into the dining hall.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall. but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect
You don't
each
have to
other?
call her an idiot. Ugh, Togo. There's no need for that.
Idiot swimmer girl?
Yeah, exactly. She's so nice.
Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice.
Ah,
but
okay.
Only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So there's not really much point in being an accomplice then.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But I feel like there is. I mean, I feel like this is opening it up for a potential thing where there could be an accomplice later.
What if they did work together?
Yeah, that's true.
And they
But
just
now
didn't
that
know
everyone
about the
knows
rule?
about... That's true, that's true. Oh man, I didn't even think about that. If there might be two people.
Good grief. Enough already.
Okay.
No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case.
See, at least with him, he's able to tell us these things, so I don't have to worry about that.
Did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife, so I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife? Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all,
I was thinking
she
the
just
same
said
thing,
she
but
was in the dining hall.
I don't think she did it.
No, no way! I swear it wasn't me!
Poor girl, she just kind of like painted herself into a corner here.
But can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
Oh,
That's
yay,
right.
Sakura.
Sakura was with me the
Sakura,
entire time
sorry.
I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
What?
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis.
Unless they are the accomplices, but I just couldn't see that happening.
Stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms. But it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room, so I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem. A boy and a girl spending the night together?
Except Sakura's not a boy, although I did make that mistake at the beginning of this Let's Play.
But I'm a girl.
You are?
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the
Man,
dining
you
hall
guys
while we were
need to
there.
need to learn to say these things at the beginning instead of just like having it come out
Why
later.
didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Oh. Okay, so it's Sayaka then, right? Oh, she was talking about having getting something to defend herself with, but she didn't take the sword, so
Sayaka.
yeah, Sayaka.
She's the one who
oh,
came to the dining
I've been saying
hall.
her name wrong the whole time.
And then later,
Sayaka.
She wound up dead.
Sayaka. I have to remember that. Sayaka. Okay, so the person who took the knife in the kitchen was Sayaka. Yeah, because she probably wanted to have a weapon to defend herself with.
I got it! Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
The person who took the knife was the victim herself.
Alright, so someone in the comments had a theory that she committed suicide because she, you know, couldn't handle all this, but it's an interesting theory. I don't think that's the case because all the other evidence doesn't lead up to it, and it would make no sense for us to have this class trial if she just killed herself, but I'm like, wouldn't that be crazy if that was the case?
I'm sure she just took it
Right.
for self-defense.
Yeah, right?
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife.
Oh, come
but you
on.
still could have killed her.
What?
See? He did do it after
God,
all.
Toko.
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction?
This really is like Phoenix Wright, where it's like you think that you've almost got it and then something happens like this, and then you've got to start from scratch. Okay, don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively
That's
that
right.
Makoto is the
Although,
killer,
I mean, she's
wouldn't
not
you
just
say?
doing this for my benefit. I mean, she would die too if we came to the wrong conclusion.
Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Most bewildering.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there.
What was missing?
You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Oh, okay. Your first Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? That does not sound like a good thing, but okay. As things advance further in a class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to an incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the... Okay, this is interesting. Okay. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. This gauge reaches 0, or if you run out of time, you fail. Okay. Something that should have been at the scene, but wasn't. Okay, the knife... Or, sorry, the sword was there. My keys were there. I'm trying to think of what else could be gone. Toolbox was there. Oh god. Oh god. What's happening right now? This is so weird. Okay. Okay, so it's a 4-letter word. Oh. Hair. Well, that was easy enough. Oh, triangle. Triangle. Hair. Triangle. Triangle. Oh, well, there we go.
Understand?
Well, that wasn't so bad at all. I imagine it's gonna get...
There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
The words are gonna get longer, it's gonna get tougher. I got scared there for I'm like, what am I doing wrong?
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room?
That's true, that's true.
It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself.
Yeah, that's right. Let me just get rid of all her hair on the floor, but I'll leave the body right there.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
Oh, shut your mouth. You know why. You did it, Leon.
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's
Haha,
owner and the killer
yes.
are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
But we still have to determine for sure who is. So
Are
I'll...
you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble
Oh,
with it?
the doorknob. That's right.
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
The killer struggled getting into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is the object the killer broke. Yeah. Door. No, it's the doorknob, not the door frame. Yeah.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken.
That guy was just playing dumb. Well, what the doorknob?
See how the top part was
like,
unscrewed?
What doorknob do you
the
think?
doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Okay, so someone did take... Okay, so there we go. So someone was lying about not using their toolkit, because not only did they use the screwdriver to take the screws off that, I'm assuming, but also to change the nameplates, right?
Oh, yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then, let's take another look at how the incident unfolded.
I like this
Hopefully
girl.
that will help
I
you
feel bad for
understand.
putting any suspicion on her. Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? There's a bit more to learn about nonstop, yes. Okay, from here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. Uh-oh, I knew it was too easy. But no matter how many weak spots, there is essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use the truth bullet on the wrong one and not only will you fail to refute what they say, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone and your influence gauge will take damage. Now this is important because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. They like to say that a lot. Fail, fail, fail. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine what weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. See, this is like Phoenix Wright, but it's going by so much quicker. Like, I really don't have any time to think it through. I just gotta go, you know, with my logic, but also kind of my gut, too. So now I have multiple things I have to be concerned about. Alright.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Okay, that's true.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
And finally, the culprit had Sayaka cornered.
Crap.
To finish the job, they stabbed her with the kitchen knife.
Okay, so there was a couple there.
It was you, wasn't it, Makoto? Admit it. We already know the answer.
Okay. It's not because the door was locked. There's a different reason entirely.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the
Okay,
main
so that
room.
part's true. It's the thing about the
She
door.
then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
Right, okay. Yes.
And finally,
Right? Oh,
the
did I miss it?
culprit had Sayaka
Shoot.
cornered.
I missed it.
To finish the job, they...
Okay, I'll just...
It was you.
Alright.
We already know the answer.
Okay, I think I got the right one, but I think I was a little slow on it. Okay, so that's
The
right.
incident took place in
Sayaka...
the- Sayaka was first. She then
She
fled
couldn't
into
have
the
locked
bathroom.
it.
killer ran and they got into the back.
At that point, the killer had... Because Sayaka had locked it.
Please let me be right. Please let me be right.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was
Yeah,
locked.
exactly.
After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
Yeah, it's because the door was wedged.
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right.
Yeah, and Kyoko can, she can attest to that.
Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yeah, and Monokuma.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door. That's not lucky at all.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked.
That's
So they
right.
tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
Yeah, but it was a pretty, I don't know. It's a pretty hectic situation if you can't bust the door open, if you can't just, I don't
The
know.
killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
That's right. The name tags. Because he would think it was Sayaka's. I hope I'm saying that right. The killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked, right? Because he would think it was a girl's bathroom door, so they didn't know the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the important detail about the scene of the crime they didn't know was crime took place in my room. Right, let me just read that right. The important detail about the scene of the crime they didn't know was... Yeah, okay. The crime took place in my room, not Sayaka's room.
I got it! The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was?
I'm still confused about that whole... Like,
Inconceivable.
I'm guessing Sayaka, she must have been the one to switch the nameplates. I don't know.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
Then there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
Wait. So, wait, in that case... Okay,
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
yeah, so Sayaka's name tag was on Makoto's door. Yeah, okay. So it's just a
Ultimately,
matter
we
of
can't know if it came
when the
open by
nameplates
force
got
or simply
switched
by
to get...
accident.
So it must have been
But
switched before the murder.
the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
I think that's the most I'm gonna get out of him is very, very, what's the word I'm thinking of? It's a very hesitant acceptance that I'm not the killer.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Finally, you guys are catching on. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
And this is the key part. This is what we have to figure out.
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
Wait. If you say you're not doing it anymore, does that mean you get to die?
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well, why don't we just vote right
No.
now? Majority rules.
No, this
Majority
is stupid.
rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here.
Yeah, because we haven't
Someone
pinpointed
seriously
anyone
needs to do
specifically.
something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you.
Oh, why is everyone so mean to Hina?
You gotta sound so disappointed.
Poor Hina.
It's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how
Yeah.
did the culprit get into Makoto's
That is a
room in the
very
first
good
place?
question.
Yes.
That's
How
something
did
I'm
the
not
killer
sure of
get
is how they did that because Sayaka would not open that door for anyone, even me.
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative. If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
This is part of it I don't really know.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
Nope, she would not do that.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place. Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Because she asked me to do something in particular because of how frightened she was. That's the answer right there. There's no way... Yeah, because... Yeah, because we switched rooms in the first place.
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Aw, it's so sad to see her again. She's so sweet. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh?
Ooh.
Well, what the hell is that
What?
supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this. and
Wait
tell
a
me,
minute.
Can you still deny the possibility?